Hello and welcome along to my first visit to look at the mythology of London. Today I'm in the Strand. Down that way is Trafalgar Square and the West End. Up that way is the City of London. I'm right by this church, which is a RAF St Clement. It's a church for airmen. There's statues over there. Anyway, as I say, I'm in the Strand. I'm not having a banana, and I'm just about to go down there. That down there is Fleet Street. Now, and up there, these immense buildings which are here, that's the Courts of Justice. I'm filming just here right now because, as you can see, Fleet Street in the Strand is going to be a very noisy road, and I'm going to be shouting over the traffic. At the moment, I'm on this little side bit. The rest of the video, I think I'm going to film it without narration and put it on afterwards, particularly in respect to the place, that the main reason I'm here today. But there's a couple of things on the way to it which I'll be pointing out. But yeah, from now on in, it'll be a voiceover which I'll do when I get home. So this is Temple Bar Memorial. It's the site of the Temple Bar. Temple from the Temple Church that was nearby, and bar is an old medieval name for gate. So to the left of this you would have had the City of London, to the right is the suburbs of Westminster. That's Prince of Wales. On the other side is his mum, Queen Victoria. They were the last royals to go through the gate. That dragon at the top comes to life in the novel Stoneheart by Charlie Fletcher. I'm going down Fleet Street now. I'm going to stop and film a bit of a pub, which will cause a snigger if you're a Carry On fan. It's a very old pub, frequented by Charles Dickens. Here we go. Where is it? There we go. And snigger. Anyway, the reason I was there is for this church that's on the other side of the road. But there's an additional bit of information, which is that building next to it with the newspaper titles on it. In 1846, in the Penny Dreadful, Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street, that was where the barber's shop was. All right. And shortly I'm going to cross the road and I'm going to go down an alleyway, which at the side. So that's where the barber's shop was meant to be. The Hen and Chicken Court. Yeah, he's meant to dispatch his victims via a trapdoor, and if they still survived, he'd go down and slit their throats with his straight razor, and then take them through the tunnel under that church to Mrs. Lovett's pie shop. Here I'm very puzzled. I'm looking for 186. There isn't a 186, but in a minute I'm going to show you down a grate, because as I walked in, I realised down a grate there is a door there. That could be 186. God knows how you get to it. Anyway, so I'm outside. That's where Sweeney Todd's barber shop was. All right, underneath the church. Now, the church is called St Dunstan's, and it's named after a medieval bishop who beat the devil, apparently, by pinching his nose and nailing a horseshoe to his hoof, so he couldn't go anywhere where a horseshoe is displayed. That is the statue of Elizabeth I. Blows my mind that was built in 1586. She was still alive when that was put up. It's the oldest statue in London. That clock is one of the reasons I'm here as well. There's two main reasons why I'm here for this channel. That clock is the very first clock in London to have a minute hand. All right. Talking about St Dunstan there, beating the devil, the whole horseshoe, nailing a horseshoe to his hoof so he couldn't go anywhere where a horseshoe is displayed. That's the origin, apparently, of horseshoes being good luck, is from St Dunstan, and this is his church. Just stopping to show you this fantastic fish gargoyle water fountain. All right. And yeah, I go in now because I'm looking for a statue of King Lud, which I know is here. And I'm all by myself. It's a beautiful church. I'm looking around for it. Can't find it. I'm just about to show you it because it's actually outside. King Lud, in Geoffrey of Monmouth's History of the Kings of Britain, has it that he was one of the founders of London. Yeah, right now it's 11:30. I'm standing there like a lemon because I'm waiting for the two figures to move, because they're automatons. Every 15 minutes with their clubs they ring the bells, and I'm standing there like a right lemon because, well, I'll tell you about that in a minute. So Gogmagog then was a giant. When Brutus of Troy and his men land in Albion, they find a race of giants, and there's a huge Warhammer style battle between humans and giants, and 20 giants, and they're all slaughtered apart from Gogmagog, who is the who gets into a wrestling match with Corineus, who's uh, Brutus's lieutenant. They have a wrestling match, and he falls off a cliff, and he's defeated. Yeah, here comes King Lud. The church was demolished and rebuilt in Victorian times because they wanted to widen the road. But this is King Lud. Geoffrey has it that he's the original founder of London, and he's buried on Ludgate Hill. That's where we get the name Ludgate from. So yeah, this race of giants then, Gogmagog was the strongest, defeated by Corineus. Corineus was given the land where it happened as a reward, and that's where we get the name Cornwall is from Corineus, right? So I'm just finishing here. I go across the road. I talked to the guy, a doorman at the hotel. He said they haven't worked for 9 months, so I wasted my time. I think this is just about it. I've got to finish this off quick because I think the film is about to cut out. This is my very first trip to London. Hope you liked it, and I'll be popping back up again soon.